What's up, nerds? I got a big old box of goodies here from Gateway Discs. It's a bunch of their like better molds, they said. They're thinking about doing mystery boxes and maybe wanting me involved. Ended up not panning out, but I just got a message from somebody that they touched down at the airport. I'm gonna go pick them up. We're gonna do this sweet series on Bodanza disc golf, which is actually why we're out here today, because I'm at the closest course to the airport that I know of. It's a little 9-hole. We're gonna try to do a quick ace run challenge, because I got about 10 minutes before I have to drive out to pick him up. But let's open up this Gateway box and see what they sent me. See if I can't hit some metal before I go and pick them up. The whole house is clean and empty. Everything's in our cars. We're driving to the new place, so I figured might as well do this, and maybe we get him on a video on this channel as well, with the sweet little mystery box too. They sent me first this Lindsay Fish Assassin, which actually is one of the better feeling discs that I felt from Gateway. I really like it. It seems to be like an 8 or 9 speed that is pretty neutral. Feels good on a forehand and a backhand. It's in this nice shimmery plastic. Really fun stamp, but haven't thrown a lot of Gateway, and I'm excited to have these. Obviously, I'm moving with them because I need to do this unboxing, and so I'll try to throw them out later too and see what it works. But then I have this Nina Guerrero disc, which is a very flippy looking disc. It looks like another round Nashville collaboration series, and this is an Aura, which I believe is their flippy or 12 speed, like a -2.2. And honestly, this disc from this whole box, basically, they were thinking about doing like a mystery thing with creators as part of it. Ended up not panning out. Don't know if I should be saying that, but I am. And this was one of this, I was like, ooh, the Aura feels like a really sweet kind of bomber driver, and this metal flake style plastic I really liked. There's some weird ones in here though that I'm pretty pumped about. Next being their catch disc that they're coming out with. This is called the Wand. This is very lid style. It reminds me of the edge of a pitch, but honestly wider diameter. It seems to be between a typical like 1 speed and a mid-range. It's how it feels to me. Good feeling plastic overall. But what's interesting is this is 160 grams. I don't know if you can see that down there, which is not typical of like a catch style disc. I typically think that those are sub 150 class, or 150 class at the highest. But we'll see how this flies, and hopefully it's solid. Does feel good. Feels like it's very liddy. I do think I prefer it to feel slightly smaller diameter, but this is a good little hybrid putter mid catch disc thing. Very definitely 1 speedy. I mean, but for some reason it feels more like a mid-range-ish hybrid, like I said. I don't really know. Ooh, these are not them. These are some wizards. Okay, there's some discs in here that are new approach style discs that Kevin, who is the brand manager of Gateway, as well as the owner of Cardinal Disc Golf, is really talking up to me that I'm excited to throw. He said he's got like 3 tournament aces, or 3 aces, like a couple in a tournament with this new disc, which I think is going to be one of his signature discs with them. But these are Super Glow SS Wizards. Honestly, great feeling putter. A little deeper than what I typically putt with. Honestly, just more rounded on the shoulder. I putt with PA3s, which are relatively similar, but these are more similar to like a Focus or a Judge. Solid feeling, better than like a much deeper, like a Casey Pro Aviar or something, but still solid. I got 2 chances of those. If I ace with any of these, it's gonna be a good day. And this is what I was looking for. These are the Charm from Gateway. These are their new approach style discs. This is a test flight, so you can tell we're close to the airport, so you can hear that. Really sweet looking plastic there. I really like the look of that. But it has a slight kind of thumb track and a nice blocky edge. It's such an interesting mold. These do have a little pop to them as well. Doesn't feel bad on the backhand. The forehand is interesting. This is such an interesting mold because it's not like as up and down as a Berg or even a range. It's kind of more similar to a range, but then there's a dome in the middle, at least on these, and then it's much blockier on the edge. It looks on the edge much more like, oh man, I don't even know. What's a super blocky putter like this? I don't know, like a P8 or a P2, but more flat and beveled than round. It's so interesting, but I'm excited to throw them, and I hope it turns out well. Ooh, we have the Chief OS, Overstable Approach Disc 3302. I know Bear Bite Disc likes the Chief. Whoa, that looks interesting. I think I put that one in weird because this one is warped, and that is 100% on me, I would guess. These have been just sitting all over my house for a while. So we'll see how that is, but that's a nice, interesting edge there. It looks like it's going to be plenty stable, but still putter stable. Wow, I warped the crap out of that thing. Sorry, Gateway, that is not on them. All right, we're good. Next up, ooh, this wizard is super fun. My daughter, I wonder if I still have the video. I'll show you if I do. She loved this one because she's been liking sniffing things. And this one smells like pumpkin spice coffee. Also, it's like 35 degrees right now, and this feels really, really good. Like I would putt with this in this weather. Wow, I actually really like the feel of that. Throwing wise, also seems like it'll be fine. This really, the putter this reminds me most looking wise is the Focus, I think. So, something to that. Next is the Element. Really good mid-range. I've thrown this before. I kind of forgot that it had this little micro bead on the bottom there. Very kind of bladed style. It's supposedly like the straight buzz style mid-range from Gateway. This one looks like it has a higher parting line than the other ones that I remember. I remember this being a little flippier, but the disc that I don't have in here that I was thinking about doing for my mystery boxes, if I was to do it with them, would be like the Mystic, which is a super flippy Gateway disc mid-range. I've only thrown it one time, and I threw like the craziest turnover shot. I'll see if I can insert the clip from my Instagram, but super, super fun. Element there. Wow, 4 more. They sent me a lot of good stuff. This is the Spear, another super glow disc. This is a disc that I did really like as well. 9.6 -2.1. Really solid 9-speed kind of flip-up driver. Good amount of dome on these. This one I bet is a great woods disc. Feels really solid. Might have to forehand this at the basket. It took down a tree. Everywhere in Denver is taking down trees, man. And speaking of Kevin Fodry, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, we have the Glow Spell, which is kind of their destroyer-ish, stable over stable driver, 12-speed. This looks more overstable than like a typical destroyer. Actually, that wing is pretty gnarly in the shape, but it looks really good. It feels pretty comfortable. And shout out Cardinal Disc Golf. They have some sweet stance. They're actually going to be a presenter of a giveaway on the Road Trip Invitational stuff. Next up, ooh, this is nice feeling. This is the Javelin. Really overstable driver, they were saying. Looks super mean. I was told it's more like a Juggernaut with some glide. Or not glide, but like push. Like what people love the overstable Halo bosses for. I was told that this is a really great version of that. That some pros have like thrown it and they're like, holy crap, like this is incredible. It's consistent but goes far and it's super overstable, and I don't throw nearly far enough to need that, but that's great. And lastly, we have the Ether. This is kind of their destroyer typical disc. I would believe that it is Ether, then Spell, then Javelin in terms of stability in the Gateway lineup, and then underneath those we have the Aura, all like they're kind of their 12 speed. So super solid lineup here, and Ether feels fine. It's been 8 minutes, I can see here, so let's go and ace run and see if I can't warm up the body a little bit and then go grab him some coffee. He said he wants anything a white girl will drink, so I'm just gonna go my wife's order because my wife just flew out to Florida today, and it's just gonna be he and I in 2 separate cars over these 5 days. It's gonna be so fun. I cannot wait. That being said, I got at least hit metal. Come on. Random order, let's do it. Oh, first one, Lindsay Fish Assassin. I guess I'm throwing to the long basket on that one. Whoops. Got all this crap out of my pockets. What am I doing? Next up. Ooh, Chief OS. This would be a good one for this. Got a little right to left. 3302. Oh, it's got good glide. Thought it'd be dumpier. I like that flight. Next up. Ooh, Coffee Wizard. This is the one, straight at it. What? Well, I guess that was a little more highs than I meant. It's a good park job. Next up, Ether, 12 speed. Maybe throw this one so long on a forehand. Oh gosh. I wish I had time to redo that. Okay, good to know. Warm up the forehand before we play our first round today. Holy crap. Play my home course here, to my home course there. Spear, 9.6 -2.1. Not gonna mess with that forehand right now. Good glide. Ooh, not bad at all. I like that. Next, Super Glow Wizard. Make the correction on the coffee. Or just like park it. Yeah, we're playing for park jobs, okay? Next, ooh, the Charm. Catch disc. See how this bad boy flies. Glidey putter. Makes sense. I thought it might get a little more flip than that, but we do have that right to left wind. That's fun. Next. Element. Straight 5 speed. This feels like a stable element, so I'm going to leave it a little righter than I would otherwise. Oh, weak sauce park job. What is this? Next. Ooh, the first of the Charm putt approach. Crazy style. Feels stable and not glidey, so I'm going to throw it a little harder. Well, I was right on that, but I'm throwing... Why am I parking all these shots? This is embarrassing. Next, Spell. It's supposed to be... I'm going to throw a forehand, and I'm gonna chance it. Whoa, I was aiming to the red. That's stable. Holy terrible, terrible shot. As you can tell, I haven't played disc golf in forever and I'm needing to warm up. Next, charm again. All right, actually throw it this time. Get it chain high. Wow. That's more bergy than I thought. I thought it'd be more overstable, but it just seems to die. You need to really put that in the air. I like that. It's a good category of disc. Next, Nina Guerrero. Aura. Throwing this one so long, actually. Final chance of the forehand. Wow, I'm so not warm. Great disc, great shot. Terrible ace run. Two more. Wizard and javelin. And it's time to roll. Throw the javelin first. Stable guy. Honestly, does not feel too big in the hand. This feels really good. I'm actually gonna throw this one so long. Just actually warm up the body a bit. Wow. Not as dumpy as I thought. I thought it would really I guess more dumpy than I thought. I thought it would push lefter, and it didn't. Good flight though, consistent. And the wizard. These have been some terrible ace runs. Thanks for watching. I couldn't even get it there. The good news is my buddy I'm picking up from the airport doesn't know how far I am from the airport. And maybe we can tell him that coffee took forever. Not that I'm too stubborn to not get closer than this. One last set of all of them. If you see no more shots and it cuts to the video being over, none were good. So hopefully you're still here right now. Dude, throw the disc. There we go, charm. Well, at least I hit some metal with the charm. Shout out Gateway for sending those out. Now I extra gotta go. Okay, I went and snagged them and was putting them kind of back in the basket. I get the wizard hype. They're a good putter. I'd putt with them. I won't. I would really like K3s, but solid. Just for real now. Dude, are you still watching? Get out of here.